What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out the full LED projector headlights with sequential turn signals, the black housing, and a clear lens fitting all 2011 through 2016 F-250 Super Duties. If your factory headlights are underperforming, especially if you're in a more remote area and simply driving at night is a challenge thanks to the dull beam that you currently have, these will be a huge improvement for your truck. The full LED design will bring a lot to the table. It's going to brighten up the road ahead of you for much better visibility at night, and will also improve the appearance of the front end with a more modern and stylish look if you're also in need of an upgrade in that department. This set, again, is going to bring a lot to the table, but the biggest improvement here will definitely be the bright LED driving beams in combination with the projector lenses. Now, those two will drastically brighten the beam and have a whiter and brighter appearance, as well as having a full beam from side to side with a sharp cutoff line for consistent lighting. The upper and lower accent bar will also be functional, offering a DRL for style and for other drivers to notice you better when you're driving lights aren't on. Now, in the center, this will also have two smaller LED accent strips that will sequence with the turn signal being much brighter and easier to spot than your factory setup. These will have a standard but durable build with a black plastic housing molded to the factory specs for a bolt-in install, and the inner portion behind the lens will offer a darkened appearance, making the lights pop and offering more of that blacked out look without having a smoked lens. Now, speaking of the lens, these will be made of a crystal clear plastic offering full transparency with the addition of withstanding any light hits on the road or even off-road from rocks or whatever else is kicking up. The LEDs will also be maintenance free compared to what you're probably used to, with halogens burning out over time. The lights will be long lasting thanks to the low energy draw, so you can keep some peace of mind that these are going to last a very long time compared to an incandescent bulb. They'll also be completely plug and play, making install a breeze with no additional wiring. This set's going to be roughly $800, being more on the premium end of the spectrum. However, compared to other full LED setups, it is going to be pretty average if you're specifically in search of a full LED headlight. Now, regardless, at this price point for a full, again, LED headlight with a plug-and-play setup and additional features like the sequential function, in my opinion, it's a great investment if you want a feature-packed set for your Super Duty. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and should only take you about 30 minutes to get the job done. At this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your Super Duty at home. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you will need an impact, a small extension, 10mm socket, and a flathead screwdriver. What's up guys? Today we're going to be doing some headlights on our F-250, but before we get started, we're going to send you to watch a short video on how to remove your factory lights, and we'll see you when you get back. Alrighty guys, so we've got our hood popped, and the first thing we're going to need to do is take out our grill here so we can access the mounting bolts for our headlights. So what we're going to do is come to the top of the grill, and there are 4 10mm screws holding the top in place. So we'll grab our 10mm socket and small extension on our impact and go ahead and take those out. So we'll go ahead and pop these out. Try not to drop them. Now we're going to need to release our bottom retainer clips here. So we've got a flathead screwdriver. We're going to come right to the bottom of our grill here. You'll see these little silver clips. We're just going to go ahead and kind of pull back on the top of our grill while we push down on that. And that'll release that first one. And the rest of them should come along the way if you just give it a tug, like so, and we can remove our grill. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the 4 10mm screws holding our headlight in place. So we have 1 up top, 2 down inside in the front here, and then 1 down at the bottom. So we'll grab, again, our 10mm socket and small extension on our impact to run these out. We'll get our 2 front ones here. Now you will also have 1 down at the bottom right of the front of your headlight here. Ours is missing due to many previous installs and kind of being lost to time, but if you're removing your factory ones at home, don't forget that one down there. Same deal, 10mm socket, small extension, grab that out of there. Now that we have all these out, we can go ahead and remove our headlight. We'll go ahead and pull that out. It does have a little locator in the back here. Just need to pop that out. Now we can access all our connections, so we'll go ahead and just push down on the releases for these. Pop those out. And go ahead and remove our headlight. And once you have this one out, you can go ahead and do the same thing for your other headlight. So now we've got our new headlight, and we can go ahead and start getting this in order. And we'll go ahead and plug in our connections as well as install our ballast box. Now this has an adhesive backing, so we'll go ahead and remove that cover. And what we're gonna do is take that, we're just gonna stick it right back behind where your headlight sits. There's a nice flat panel back here that's out of the way. We'll stick that there. Then we're gonna go ahead and plug in all our connectors. So we'll match up our headlight bulb connector. Make sure that's seated in. Then our turn signal, followed by our marker light bulb. Once we've got all those in, we'll go ahead and set our headlight in place. Don't forget to line up the little locator here on the outside. Pop that in. Now we can go ahead and reuse our factory 10mm screws to mount this up. Now also you want to remember that bottom one that you will have from your factory lights as well. Now once you have this one on, you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our full LED projector headlights with sequential turn signals, black housings, and clear lenses for your 11 to 16 F-250 Super Duty. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-250, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.